prickly pear specifically, it's from New York. I can't say the actual name, but some of the observations that we noticed is that in height it's about 1.5 feet. Each like segment, I would say, is about 6 inches wide and 6 to 8 inches in like this way. We also said there's a lot of spikes here, which go with the herbivory defense, as like it prevents herbivores from just eating the pear, as it's very spiky and it would hurt them to eat. While we're on the topic of herbivory defense is any like adaptations that the plant have evolved to kind of prevent herbivores from like negatively impacting it. It can be anything like chemical deterrents or like physical. In this case, we see physical deterrents with like the spikes, like we mentioned before.
The pear is surrounded by a bunch of like dry desert shrubs, a lot of rocks. It's generally found in like arid deserts in California. So the surrounding shrubbery is also going to have its own physical defenses, like this grizzly pear cacti, with its also spikes and pears, and then this one's also going to have its spikes to deter like predators just from chomping down on it, especially since water conservation is vital for this plant, which is why it also has like a really thick like leaf flicking thing. Okay, this is a trumpet tree. It's in Costa Rica, where the climate is generally humid. If you zoom in the little leaf, you can see its bigger leaf size kind of indicates that it's an overstory plant because it's trying to compete for sunlight, since there's a lot of other plants that want it. And something that we noticed on this tree in terms of herbivore defense is that the amount of ants that you can find kind of crawling along the stems. I think you might be able to spot them, yeah. They're kind of like all over them. And if you can see, there's a little bit of nectar oozing out from the stem of this leaf stem, and that indicates that there might be a mutualistic relationship with these ants that this plant has. And what that means is that these ants feast on the sap or the nectar that the trumpet tree is spewing, and then in turn, the ants get energy to defend this tree from the tiny creatures that can eat it. So you can see on the leaves too, there's little holes in the center from herbivore damage, most likely, but it's very minimal. So most of the leaf is pretty much intact. And I would assume also that this hard bamboo-like stems is to maybe hold up the really heavy leaf size, and possibly like minimize damage also from someone chomping on it. So